The effects of throwing away our gadgets reach far beyond the garbage bin. The United Nations Environment Program says e-waste generates up to 50 million tons of potentially toxic waste annually, with only a 10% recycling rate. Pia Ranada reports.
Okay, because the last laptop I had it for 5 years, and it was really slow na and clogged. And since I just got into college, I guess I needed a new laptop.
We can't seem to get enough of laptops, smartphones, and tablets. But what happens to our old electronics? This junk shop in Antipolo City is one place where old electronics end up. Old CPUs, CD drives, and motherboards are broken into different parts to be sold as junk.
Merong galing sa mga Korean suppliers, yung mga ini-import ba, papunta rito. Tapos yung iba naman galing sa mga bidding, mga companies na nag-dispose ng mga cold units nila. Tulad ng mga bangko, call centers, gano'n, o mga ibang company. Yung mga na-encounter namin, mga 2 years, nagdi-dispose na sila, nagpapalit na sila ng units.
Computers contain valuable metals, like gold, which makes recycling them profitable. But these also contain highly toxic chemicals, mercury, cadmium, and lead. Some junk shops specialize in old lead-acid batteries, which contain up to 8 kilograms of lead. Lead is one of the most toxic metals to humans.
But it will impact your neurological system. So how your brain will develop. There's a very strong correlation between lead and your IQ. So if you are exposed to lead, then especially for the children under study will exhibit lower IQ than the rest of their cohort who has not been exposed to the lead.
Gadget users are protected from toxics by the device's casing. But once it's in the trash, it can end up anywhere. In communities living near the Payatas landfill, electronic waste are handled by scavengers.
Kamay nyo lang ginagamit.
Kamay lang. Pinakalpan namin, Inaano yung sako, binubuhos. Pipilian. Ito, minsan binibiling 50, ganyan, 250.
Isang ganyan?
A kilogram of motherboards full of precious metals are bought by junk shops from 800 pesos to 1,000 pesos. Contamination is so rampant, toxic chemicals have been detected in mother's breast milk. Jeffrey, Jep, and James also scavenge for electronics to make an easy buck.
Pag may nahanap kang computer part sa basura, anong ginagawa mo?
Kinukuha ko.
May protective glove ka ba?
Wala po.
A recent study shows lead exposure in children cost the country more than $15 billion in IQ loss. That's more than 3% of our gross domestic product. Aside from IQ loss, lead can also cause infertility, miscarriage, stillbirths, anemia, hypertension, and death.
Alam niyo ba na pwede kang magkasakit sa mga computer parts?
Hindi, wala po yung sakit.
Ha?
Wala yung masaksakitan na.
Concerned groups point to the growing contamination of our environment from discarded gadgets. They point to a growing need to be more responsible.
The key there really is to avoid generating the waste. So if you buy your products, make sure you use them well, you maintain them well, so you can really extend its lifetime.
When it comes to gadgets, think before you throw. Pia Ranada, Rappler, Manila.